The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
Did you hear that they found DMT in the pineal gland of live rats?
Huge.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
This is Rick Strassman's Cottonwood Research Foundation. He this is something that they had speculated for the longest time, and I thought it was a fact. I thought that they had known it was a fact until Voodoo Chicken on my message board was, I think, the first guy to clue me into the fact that there's only like anecdotal evidence, and he was like challenging Strassman on the message board because we know that the human body produces it, and then I guess they knew it was produced in the liver and the lungs, but this is the first time they can prove that at least in rodents, it's in the pineal gland of a live rat.
Yeah, and I think the way they, let's suppose it was the spirit molecule, right? Let's suppose that hypothesis is true, and it is some part of conducting the spirit from source into life and then back out. Let's say that there is some activation for that. It makes sense that they wouldn't find the active concentrations in the dead pineal glands because presumably its purpose was done there. But to see it there in live, and while it's living, I think is pretty cool. Well, at least opens up that theory as a possible.
One of the interesting things about taking the DMT was the shortness of the trip, and that's what the thing that people always comment on that one of the signs that this isn't a deadly drug is how easy your body can get rid of it.
Yep.
Your body can get rid of it and bring you back to baseline in 15 minutes. Like you're on this voyage to another dimension, and then 15 minutes later, your body's like, okay, nothing to see here. We're just going to clean this up, folks.
What'd you cook?
And
Spaghetti?
Come in there with a broom and sweep up all the memories of what you just did. It seems like your body knows what to do with this shit. It obviously makes it. We know it makes it. We know that. But now we know that literally this third eye makes it. They've proven that, at least in rodents, this sacred of all sacred glands, this gland that the Egyptians thought was the seat of the soul, this gland that Eastern mysticism had forever connected with an eye of enlightenment, that gland produces the most potent psychedelic drug known to man. That's fucking bananas.
Pretty wild.
It's nuts.
It's so many cross cultures too that have some kind of belief in that center of your forehead where your pineal gland is. It's pretty unique. And the shamans down there. Interesting thing, and I was reading Daniele Bolelli's book about creating your own religion and the distinctions between religion and what we all both feel is like true spirituality. And some of it is, it's not people telling you that. It's feeling it. It's feeling that kind of activation or feeling what that feels like. And there's been times when I've been taking ayahuasca where my most intense experiences come with a really intense buzzing energy that feels like not only that part of my head, but starting there, the energy feels like it peels off my whole scalp, starting in my third eye, middle of my forehead region, all the way to the back of my head, what they would call the crown chakra. And I don't know too much about chakras, but I know that that's what I felt. From right here to the back of my head, it was like somebody peeled it off, and it had an electric field, an electric current over it. And when you get that feeling, you're in for some fucking cool shit. That's when the cool shit happens. Like that is the precursor to the craziest experiences of your spiritual life.